So off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And at this early stage of the season, you think teams are still trying to sort out players' roles, Smitty?
Maybe a few, BA. But if you're still trying to figure things out, it could be a long year. That's what the preseason's for.
Now here's Morant. Here's Doc. Knocks down the long J. And the endorsement deals keep coming in for MP. Latest news is he'll be the face of Mobile One for their next marketing push.
And that's a smart move by Mobile One. They can see that MP's stock is starting to take off, and they got in early.
Ja Morant grabs a miss. The Grizzlies on offense. It's a three-point game. Here's Doc. Rebound Brooklyn. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Dinwiddie's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie against Morant. Here's Doc. On the mark with the 15-footer. He's got 5.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Bridges outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Excellent D there from Morant.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Doc. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Doc. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
To the inside, Morant, and he converts the layup.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
This seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Here's Doc. 10 points for him. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Now Dinwiddie, 15 in his last outing. Outside Johnson. They need this. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Doc gets the bucket.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic.
Timeout.
They've been a step ahead of the defense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Pass to Doc. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Johnson. And here's Finney-Smith. The 3 ball. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Doc gets the bucket.
And they are letting those 3s fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie outside. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep it. Shot clock at 3. Here's Bridges. And that one's on target from the wing.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Pass to Doc. The 3 is up. Brooklyn with the board. Outside Johnson. Now Finney-Smith. Bridges outside. Dinwiddie with it. Got it. Good job in the low post. Dinwiddie's got his second basket on the night.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Doc. Three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Inside, here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 18. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. Connects again from distance.
With every three-pointer made now, he comes closer and closer to that top spot in the record books.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance. From the low block. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Doc. Offensive rebound.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Well, the Nets shooting just 38% so far in this one. Outside Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Johnson. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Pass to Moran. Here's Doc. Claxton with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Doc. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Give him 35.
Start it. Let's hear it. Make some noise for Team Hope. Let's hear it one time.
Position here for Brooklyn. Simmons is checked in for Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And Sumner subbed in for Dinwiddie. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Brooks, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Here's Sumner, following the bucket by the Grizzlies, and he gets it to go.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Out to the wing. Here's Doc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. That one falls.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Pass to Doc. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
It's stolen. Jones up top. With the floater. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Oh, there's the alley. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, but his timing was just...
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith checked in for Claxton. Johnson comes in for Harris. Mikal Bridges checked in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Sumner. Brooklyn with the ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Up top, Dinwiddie, hounded by Morant. Back to Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the court for Memphis. Brandon Clark out there with Steven Adams. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Doc in at the 2 spot.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to wheel his team to victory.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Dinwiddie with it. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Finney-Smith. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Doc. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. From deep. Here's Adams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You gotta bring more than that to stop Steven Adams, using that strength to fight through contact. All this means is he has to be careful, don't he? And get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 6. Bridges, a screen on Morant. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Doc. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
Nails the 3, and he's now even for the record.
Hard to believe his next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for 3s in a season. And he got the whistle on the win.
First personal foul. 14. At the line.
He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Bridges hits them both. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Here's Doc. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter. Connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
Second personal foul. Team's 5th foul. At the line. Shooting for Brooklyn.
It's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both. depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's Doc. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
Here's Bridges, driving inside, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 16 points. Pass to Doc. Fires top of the key, and the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now here's Johnson. Drills it from deep. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The shot. Doc, no good. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
The Nets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Dinwiddie outside. From outside, off the mark.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Misread.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Off target from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Clark, the pass to Morant. Here's Doc. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's good! He hits another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
To the paint. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Bridges has got 12 now in this quarter.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Here's Doc. Misses the 3. The Nets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's covered closely. Finney-Smith hits the trifecta. Finney-Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He's dropping the 3 ball with incredible consistency. What a barrage here in the first half.
Here's Claxton. 11 points for him last game against Portland. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Johnson. Last game for him, he had 14. To the wing on the left. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And they'll get another chance.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second-chance opportunities.
The Nets have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And here's Finney-Smith. Down low. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Clark outside. Here's Doc. He's guarded by Bridges. No good off the back of the rim. The Nets shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Doc gets the bucket.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
From deep pain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 8 assists here tonight.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Give him 8. From deep, Johnson. And that doesn't go. He's an ice-cold 1 for 9 from the field.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Doc. Here's the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Dinwiddie against Morant. Here's Claxton. Now here's Bridges. Fires the 3. Clark grabs the board. Outside Morant. Pass to Doc. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Memphis with another.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Doc. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Doc. They get it back. Adams, the pass to Clark. Here's Doc. 4-3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie with it. Guarded by Morant. And stolen by Morant. Pass to Doc. Good! That's another bucket!
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. And the Nets shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Outside Finney-Smith. 30 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Doc. From outside the arc. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly
Their efficiency on offense jumping off the charts in the...
And let's take a look at the standings. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Morant. A moment here for an injury report. And now an update on Ben Simmons from Allie LaForce. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Nets head athletic trainer. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. They won't let a player this injured back into the game or probably any game for the foreseeable future. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
We've got Cameron Johnson, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's Doc. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Doc. Not going to go that time. The Nets go the other way with it.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And he's going to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line.
Poor guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Both shots good from the strike. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie against Adams. From 7 feet, and he knocks the jumper down. Dinwiddie's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Doc. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Morant against Dinwiddie. Back to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. He takes it in. Good work there as it goes. Bridges has got 28 points for the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Doc. He's guarded by Bridges. Bridges on the double. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Pass to Doc. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Bridges outside. Now here's Dinwiddie. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Jackson outside. Pass to Doc. Takes a 3. Again! What an avalanche!
Incredible! 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here's Claxton. Adams covering. And here's Bridges. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to Doc. From behind the arc. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now here's Bridges. The D's right on him. Johnson with it. Back to Dinwiddie. To the paint. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Adams. Here's Doc. Shot is up. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Dinwiddie with it, guarded by Morant. Bridges left side. Dinwiddie outside. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. Finney-Smith's got 8 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Doc. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Finney-Smith. Johnson a screen on Morant. And there's the lob. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Doc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges down low, guarded by Bain. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. To the inside. Claxton can't get it to go. Memphis has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to Doc. From the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Johnson, out left to the wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He can't get it to go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Doc. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
He's already a skilled defender. But recently, Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
Dinwiddie on the double team. Pass to Adams. The 3 from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. Outside Morant. The 3. Drains the triple. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And that one drops for him.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Doc. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jackson. Dylan Brooks checked in for Desmond Bain. And it's Jones in for Morant.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Doc. For 3. And good! There's another!
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on. Inside, Thomas. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Thomas has gotten his first basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Doc. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
Here's Thomas, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Doc. No good from outside. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. To the middle. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Now Harris. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Sumner. Here's Thomas. The three. It's not going to go for him.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Doc. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
Here's Thomas. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Here's Doc. And yes, another basket.
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
Number 70.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close.
A huge thank you to every fan.
Feeling good about our foray into the fashion world?
Oh, yeah.
I am getting non-stop requests from fashion sites and influencers, and they all want to talk about the t-shirt.
I ain't talking.
Okay. Yeah, some of them don't even know you play basketball.
Oh, that's a good thing, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a great thing. Your last post got no less than 500,000 likes.
Ooh.
Okay. You are officially too big to manage your own account.
Okay, I think I'd say we're ready to plant a flag. MP, what you think?
Oh, yeah. It's time.
All right. Well, then, Mila, how about you do the honors? I mean, you were the one that suggested Audrey.
No. Ashley was the one that set up the meeting with Callaway. He's been the linchpin
Oh,
here.
no. I thought I was the linchpin.
Oh, no, you're the MacGuffin.
Wait, the McGuff.
What? The who?
The MacGuffin. It's a plot device that's necessary to move things along, but doesn't really mean much in and of itself. I mean, you got things from A to B, but Callaway was the star.
All right, cool. Real quick. Mila's been taking a screenwriting class, and she comes up with a lot of concepts.
Hold on, wait.
One
Based on
of
what you just said, though, wouldn't Callaway be the MacGuffin? I mean, he's the thing that MP needed in order to take over the fashion district. So, yeah. I mean, it could have just been like an orb.
That's a great point, actually.
Orb?
Orb?
Callaway is the MacGuffin, and P's my little McMuffin.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Can we just plant this flag and get on
No.
with our lives?
Okay. That was a moment. But I will say, I'm digging this whole flag thing.
Oh, you don't
And
say.
I would like to see if we can make some money off of it.
What? What do you mean?
You want to get into the board game business? No, there's very low margins.
Is that what you were talking about?
Hey, look, if you do it, make sure I get my cut. All
No,
right?
but there's no cut. There's no,
Hey,
nope,
see,
there's,
this is why I love you, MP, because you
There's
keep
no
everything
cut.
on the up and up.
there's no money.
No, there's no
You
cut.
family.
I agree.